Toronto, a crazy day at the Rogers Centre Tuesday ended the same way it did Monday, with Toronto bats quiet until the end, and a comeback falling just short. Andrew Cashner threw 6 shutout innings as the Baltimore Orioles extended their winning streak to 4 with a 2-1 victory over the Jays on Tuesday. The Jays' 2-4 made their mark off the field with 2 trades, a big money contract extension and a player release. Toronto announced a $52 million 5-year extension for outfielder Randal in the early innings of the game. Grichuk pinch hit in the 9th, grounding out. Popular outfielder Kevin Pillar was dealt to the San Francisco Giants earlier in the day for 3 players, right-handed reliever Derek Law, utility infielder Alan Hansen and right-handed pitching prospect Juan DePaula. Toronto also acquired speedy outfielder Socrates Brito from San Diego and released pitcher Bud Norris from his minor league deal. "It was a pretty tough day," said Marcus Stroman, who took the loss Tuesday. "I lost one of my brothers, KP. I mean, I can't honestly say enough good words about that dude, but at the end of the day it starts to become pretty normal to you," he added. "It's a business and you're reminded of that every day." The business paid off big time for the 27-year-old Grichuk. "It's a good day for my family and my future family," he said. "I love the city. I like the direction the team is going. I see their vision. I see a lot of young talented players that can be very impactful. They have a vision and I want to be a part of it," he added. "Not everyone is buying in." The game drew 12,110, an improvement from Monday's 10,460. A $1 hot dog special may have helped, slightly, at the turnstiles. The smallest home crowd at Rogers Centre was 10,314 on April 19, 2010. The smallest home crowd ever was 10,074 at Exhibition Stadium on April 17, 1979. Toronto, its offense largely missing in action, lost its 3rd in a row. Baltimore scored all the runs it needed in the 6th inning. Jays DH Rowdy Tellez homered deep to center, 449 feet into the flight deck, with 1 out in the 9th to make things interesting. But Freddie Galvis flied out after Grichuk's out to end the comeback. Baltimore out-hit Toronto 10-6. For the 2nd night in a row, the Jays ran into a dialed-in Orioles pitcher. David Hess threw 6 1/3 no-hit innings Monday when Baltimore staved off a late Jays rally to win 6-5. Cashner, 1-1, who went 4-15 last season with a 5.29 earned run average, restricted Toronto to singles in the 4th and 5th before loading the bases with 2 outs in the 6th on 2 singles and a walk. Tellez flied out to left to end the inning. However, Cashner allowed 4 hits, all singles, with 3 walks and 3 strikeouts in all. He threw 89 pitches, 57 for strikes. He came out from the very first inning and was pounding the strike zone, said Baltimore manager Brandon Hyde. Paul Fry, with 2 innings, and former Blue Jay Miguel Castro, who got the save despite giving up the homer in the 9th, finished it off for Baltimore. The Jays' early hitting woes continued, with just 1 walk accounting for the offense in the first 3 innings Tuesday. Monday's loss had marked the 4th time in 5 games that Toronto failed to get a runner on base in the first 3 innings. "We're not having good swings right now, but I know one thing for sure. I know this team is better than that," said manager Charlie Montoyo. "I don't know when that's going to happen, but we're going to hit. I know that. It's a proven record. The stats are right there and they're going to hit. Right now, of course, we're not hitting. Hopefully it starts tomorrow." Stroman, 0-1, in his 110th career start, bent but didn't break until the 6th when Jonathan Villar tripled home Dwight Smith Jr., with no outs for a 1-0 lead. Ray Mancini then drove in Villar with a single. A double play cleared the bases and Toronto escaped further damage. The runs ended Stroman's 12-inning scoreless streak to start the season. "I think he was outstanding again," said Montoyo. "He gave us a chance again. It's not easy pitching with no room for error. I always feel like we have a chance when Stroman's pitching." A subsequent walk marked the end of Stroman's evening. He gave way to Tim Mayza after yielding 2 runs on 9 hits in 5 2/3 innings with 5 strikeouts and 1 walk. Stroman threw 101 pitches including 63 strikes. Daniel Hudson and Javi Guerra also pitched for Toronto. Baltimore threatened in the 9th with a Joey Rickard double with 1 out in the 9th, followed by an intentional walk to Chris Davis. But a fine play at third by Brendan Drury ended the inning. Anthony Alford made his first start in center field, summoned from AAA Buffalo to appear in his 18th Major League game. The 24-year-old struck out, grounded out and flied out. Follow @NeilDavidson on Twitter.